It's scary. They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
you.
can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
This pussy been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 fucking years.
Scary they can't control you, they try to suppress you. But that's how they try to categorize they can't control you, get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq, they can control Charles Barkley, they could control LeBron James, they can control Jay-Z. And Beyonce, know you man. But they can't control me, you seeing, ain't no name I won't name. Scene Carter is worse a ho. Oh man, he's smart, music. He's patient, he's not sloppy, mum this. __, been lining up people he calls friends, and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30. __, years now y'all had heard some crazy thing in these Hollywood streets. But this has got to top them all. Did Solange just spill the tea on Diddy and Jay-Z, allegedly sacrificing their sons for more power? Y'all, Solange is on a mission to take Diddy and Jay-Z down, now airing out all their dirty laundry like it's nobody's business. These bombshells dropped right after reports surfaced about Diddy's son Christian getting sued for Psy, and she's determined to make it as messy as possible, allegedly. But you'll talk about a whole plot twist, because Diddy and his sons are caught up in some serious accusations, and according to Solange, it might not be all that surprising. Allegedly, she's claiming that Diddy pushed his son into that situation, saying it was some messed up initiation ritual. And if that's not bad enough to make your skin crawl, Solange is dropping some bombshells about other celebs getting into these creepy rituals, with Jay-Z allegedly being among them. Allegedly, Sean has been on a roll exposing Jay-Z left and right. But this revelation takes the cake. The thought of him dragging his own son into such a mess-up ritual is disturbing on too many levels. So is this the real reason people are saying Beyonce is pulling the plug on her marriage to Jay-Z and filing for a divorce? Y'all better get your teacups and have a little seat, because we about to drop all this team after the PO, the PBO, the industry, whatever you want to call them, once they're done with Diddy, right? And this is going to be going on for some time. But once, I guess you can say, the public humiliation, basically after the major documentaries come out right after they are done with Diddy Jay-Z, is up next to be exposed, right? So it looks like Solange is in her truth-telling era, and the secrets that she has been telling about the shady part of the industry these past couple of months are nothing short of shocking. In the past, we have had truth-tellers like Cat Williams' Jaguar Ride, and even Dave Chappelle sometimes come out to talk about things that happen in the shady sides of the industry, where we regular jeweler people don't always get to see. And it looks like Solange has also joined that group, or at least she's trying to, when it comes to her brother-in-law, Jay-Z, because of all the tea that she's been allegedly spilling these past couple of weeks has all been about Jay-Z and how he's everything but a child of God. She has also managed to drag Jay-Z's BFF Diddy into the mix, talking about how they're two peas in a pod and have both made some shady sacrifices for fame and fortune. But get this, allegedly, she's claiming that there are sacrifices that didn't stop when they just got famous, but they have continued to make some sacrifices to keep their careers in fame. But interestingly, Kanye West also backed this up in 2022, when he revealed that Diddy and Jay-Z were under the control of some very powerful people in the industry, and they had to keep proving their allegiance to the powers that be by making sacrifices. It's scary. They can't control you. They try to suppress you. But that's how they try to categorize you. They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They could control Charles Barkley. They could control LeBron James, they can control Jay-Z and Beyonce all you man. But they can't control me, you see it. Ain't no name I won't name here, my mama was sacrific me too. You understand, yeah, Michael Jordan. What about him? His daddy right Bill Cosby, his son right Dev Archer, his son you know in Hollywood. A lot of people come up missing feels like it might be a lot of that. In order to control traumatize, they want to monetize and traumatize this truth. Is going to be heard, I can't send none of y'all me Millseye puppies. Hi little booze, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all. Because they're dealing with they have legal. I never killed nobody right, I'm the __. That never killed nobody right. But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail, so looks like Connie was trying to expose Jay-Z taking part in rituals and sacrifices. And also hinting that Jay-Z and Diddy were under the control of Hollywood elites, and that they had to do whatever they were ordered to do no matter how crazy or impulsive. It may be well it looks like Solange is backing Kenny up on this, because she is taking it a step further by revealing the sacrifices that Diddy and Jay-Z have allegedly been required to make. And it's worse than you could ever imagine now. You'll know how Diddy and his sons have been wrapped up in say charges and are currently fighting for their lives. Well, allegedly Solange saying this is because Diddy allegedly sacrificed his sons. As a result, they're being forced to go through this public humiliation just because their father wanted to be famous allegedly. But for some context for the folks in the back that ain't been keeping up with the tea, Diddy's third son, Christian King Combs, recently got sued for and the victims claimed that Christian allegedly tried to SAA when she was working on his family's rented yacht in December 2022 during their family holiday. She told her story to fans, and they couldn't help but notice how similar it seemed to be to the allegations that have already been made against Diddy. She claimed that Christian tried to get her drunk before trying to sell her. Allegedly fans were quick to draw parallels between this and Cassie's lawsuit, where she revealed that Diddy forced her to use some hard substances and alcohol before allegedly forcing himself on her, forcing her into these foes. With male escorts, the second lawsuit was brought by a woman named Joey Dickerson Neal. She accused Diddy of allegedly spiking her drink during a date. According to the documents, the complaint alleges Combs intentionally drugged Dickerson, leaving her unable to stand or walk. The suit said she left her drink unattended with him at a restaurant, and afterward, under alleged pressure from Combs, she took a hit from a blunt. They then drove to a music studio. That suit stated when Dickerson Neal couldn't exit the car, Combs allegedly took her to a place he was staying to saw her. According to the filing, another anonymous woman also followed a lawsuit where she claimed that Diddy and a group of his friends, including former Bad Boy president Harvey Pierre, allegedly sang her in Diddy's studio in New York. After she was picked up in Baltimore by Harvey Pierre, now Diddy eventually had to release a statement of his own, where he of course denied the allegations, saying enough is enough. For the past couple of weeks I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputations, and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I for my name, my family. And for the truth, well, Little Rod's lasso is the latest straw, because he straight up accused Diddy and his son Justin of some crazy stuff, more crazy than you could even think of. He also accused them of allegedly drugging him, applying him with alcohol, and allegedly essaying him at a party. He then claimed that Diddy allegedly groomed him, was trying to pimp him out to his friends like Cuba Gooding Jr. But speaking of Cuba Gooding Jr., Tim Izov reported that Jones claims Diddy introduced him, Cuba Gooding Jr., on Diddy's yacht, and Cuba allegedly began touching, groping, and fondling Mr. Jones's legs, his upper inner thighs near his groin, the small of his back near his buttocks, and his shoulders. Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal also had something to say about Diddy and Cuba. Gene also hinted that Diddy might have put the idea in Cu's head the little row was fresh meat It's also Ian, that he met Cuban Goodinger through Diddy on Diddy Yacht. And it even got to a point where he started touching him on his upper inner thigh near his grow, according to him. Did you see the picture? And I didn't get to see it. But you, oh my God, listen to me, man. I don't know if it was what they call it when you take two pictures. And they put it together use like that what they call it when they put the pictures together. And it don't belong together, but they put it together whatever side by side, yeah, whatever they call that Cuban. Cuban Goodinger was so close to that man. I would thought that was his lady, so you seeing no pictures, do you believe his claims? Yeah. I believe his claims somebody put something in Cuban Goodinger ear that this was fresh meat, or C, can you break them, or C, can you do something, 'cause don't no other man be that close to no another man. For that reason, come on bro, that's crazy also. Not only is did he allegedly out here saying people, there are now allegations that he's trying to manipulate and force other people into saying them just a whole other level of creepy. A little Rod, also named Diddy's son Justin, has a defendant in the lawsuit, claiming that Justin had helped Diddy get young girls for the party, even though he knew that the girls were allegedly going to have their drinks spiked now. With this being said, it wasn't all that shocking when Homeland Security raided Diddy's houses a couple of weeks ago, because after 5 lawsuits, I mean its kind,